You nervous? I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I don't know.
Not nervous?
Not nervous.
I mean, we're in our basement by ourselves, so.
Booze and ball and basement bartender.
But we do have Stat Guy E.
Stat Guy E.
That comes before our intro. Booze and ballin'.
Welcome to Booze and Ballin', Fantasy Football Shaken.
Not stirred.
I'm Todd Webb.
I'm Dustin Kilburn.
And there's a dude back there you can't see, and he is Stat Guy
E.
That's right. All right. Tonight's inspiration is brought to you. That kind of worked out swimmingly.
I like it.
Tonight's inspiration
Why are we looking back there?
is brought to you by the nation's most overglorified whiskey, bourbon whiskey.
Commonly
known as
it.
Buffalo Trace.
He almost said it. Overrated.
I almost
he
said
almost
it.
said
We don't know if it's overrated
That's why
yet.
we're here. We're going to find out.
But Buffalo Trace. Stack IE wants some Buffalo Trace. Brought to you,
You
by
can't hear his glass
Buffalo
clinging
Trace.
back there. Ding, 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 ding.
They've got a whole line of stuff, but if you drink whiskey, you've heard of it. If you don't drink whiskey, you've heard of it. It's Buffalo Trace.
Everywhere you go, people are like, try my Buffalo Trace.
We got Stack IE, so we figured it's the first time we'll do a real popular, known bourbon.
This is one of Stack IE's faves. He buys it by the case.
Buys it by the case.
He says,
We're even gonna we can do a guest rating too. We'll throw that on there.
yeah, we'll throw it up.
Why not? You got shit? No, he said I got a problem. Oh, he's got a problem. Thought he had shit.
That's usually a good problem to have.
So tonight's reason for drinking happens to be Stat Guy.
Stack IE.
Stat Guy E. Also P. Stat Guy E and P. It's about damn time you follow.
Oh, right. You did
One
talk
of the
about
barbers
this.
at number 7 Barber Parlor. I've been giving you shit for weeks, and today he finally decided.
That is a new personal best on bringing up our sponsor.
I know. I figured I'm going quick with this. P, you bring out the best in us. I mean,
who knows?
There you go. I cannot.
I still haven't met any of these guys. I need to. Go
I want you to meet him, but then I'm going to feel bad for it when you do. Now you subscribe and you're going to watch this shit.
You got to elaborate now.
No, P, he's funny, dude. He's a mouthy young chap.
Is he British?
No.
Why'd you say young chap then?
I don't know. I felt like saying young chap.
Okay.
I felt we're talking about barbers, so we got like etiquette and shit. All right, read a coaster.
Don't fuck the table up. Wait, mine says drink responsibly means don't spill it.
Rules. All right, so we're going to fill this up. Actually, you fill this up. And because we really loved the Puncher's Chance last week, we drank a bunch of it and rambled ourselves into a dumbass bet of the week that I lost, thinking that the Miami Dolphins might actually not get 350 yards from scrimmage. And they ended up with, what, 394? Something like that. That was the best pour I've seen you do. I'm proud of you. You were very intricate with that pour. Usually you're just rough as shit. But
must have a little in me already.
I owe a shot because I made that dumbass bet.
Oh, yeah. They went for like 392 and played like shit. I couldn't believe you made that bet to begin with.
I was just trying to make a dumbass bet so we didn't both have to do. And I was kind of hoping that
Stack IE's
got something going on.
What is happening, Stack IE?
Joe Flacco going to start week 13.
No shit.
Is he really?
That happens right now. Stack IE dropping.
Stack IE dropping
This
the
is
bombs.
already awesome.
Flo Jacko starting at quarterback for the Cleveland Crowns.
Get your Garrett Wilsons in your lineup. I just traded him for Bryce Hall. Shit. Actually, I'm still not upset about that. I had no running backs at all.
Flacco's going to start. Interesting.
That just makes Uncle Jim's fucking team better.
So
God damn it.
They Dorian, blah, 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 whatever. They benched him.
Speaking of which, you realize Uncle Jim's done what he's done and hasn't started Garrett Wilson like once this year?
Uncle Jim, I thought was going to make a trade this week. All right.
Yeah,
to our
what was that about?
dumbass bet of the week that I lost. Cheers. Drinking some Pink Whitney. Barstool Sports. It's not that bad. No, it's actually not. It's actually one of my wife's favorite drinks. Though.
What do you?
Like she drinks that with like club sodas.
I do not like Pink Whitney. I can tell you that.
You're a man. You're not supposed. They didn't design that for men. All right.
Tell that to these bitches in 2023.
Which are also some of them.
Probably drinking the shit out of Pink Whitney. I got a bunch of 21-year-olds right now like, this fucking shit, that's his bomb, man. I drink right out of the bottle.
That's Buffalo Trace. It is meant to drink right out of the bottle, but I think Kendra mixes it. What did you
think on your? Oh wait,
lemonade.
You've had this a lot before, haven't
Club
you?
soda. Club. She mixes it with the club. It actually tones down the sharp.
Oh, you drink Pink Whitney? Is that? That's where it goes.
That's why we have like 4 bottles of that shit.
Nothing like calling your wife out.
No, she came in here last week, guns a-blazing, balls in your anus.
That's true. Hashtag tuck your nuts.
Hashtag tuck your nuts.
Man up.
So Buffalo Trace, obviously, if you're watching this and you like alcohol, you've heard of Buffalo Trace. It's
That's
one of those,
vanilla-y.
it's that bourbon that everybody knows and everybody talks about. One of the reasons is because it's drinkable. It's on that level. We talked about the drinkable bourbons and then the eclectic palate bourbons.
Yep. Where do you
So-
put this one?
I'm not rating it yet.
Well, no, I'm saying like
It's an approachable bourbon that like anybody can drink, entry level.
at what point, like, how do you get into that high level shit? Like, what classifies
When you start getting
as-
like Stat Guy E knows this. When you start getting into stuff that like has barrel aged, single barrel, toasted, or like when you start getting really intricate, out like adding flavors and aging, then you start to add different like notes.
how long do you have to age it before?
It's not a matter of really like how long it's aging; it's how it's aged. But
It's got to be aged for like a year or something.
like Buffalo Trace has a White Dog, which is like clear.
Why are we not drinking
That's
that?
bourbon, not aged.
Oh,
And
just
then
straight up,
just straight up.
right out of the horse's ass. huh?
Yeah. So this is entry level, kind of like
Or the
Puncher's Chance
buffalo's
was.
ass for that matter.
Straight out of the buffalo's ass. But they have a whole line. The Eagle Rare, a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Oh shit! Come get it, E. Stat Guy E needs some.
Wait a second. Did we already fill him up?
We filled him up with some other shit. Apparently, here we go.
Oh, this is his.
Say when.
When?
That's a big win.
That's
So
a big
yeah,
pour.
Buffalo Trace is one of those. It's depending where you're at, it's hard to get. Its price point is really fair for most parts, and it's drinkable. It's approachable, so you can take it
Yeah, I was
anywhere.
hearing
Most
like
people are
around
going to drink it.
$40 a bottle somewhere in there.
You can get it anywhere from like 28 to 40, depending on your state.
Yeah, that's a pretty
depending how
good
you get
price. That's a pretty good price
Where
range
we're
for
at,
getting a
it's
good
really
bottle.
hard to get. We got to order it online, which is
Fucking
frowned upon.
The good old Commonwealth.
But it's a good bourbon. It's definitely a sometimes supply and demand, and definitely overhyped bourbon.
There's a go again with that overhyped.
Kinda
word.
like-
Just call it overrated.
Kind of
Todd.
like
Tell me how you really feel.
Blanton's. Like Blanton's is a very hard to find.
Okay.
Very good bourbon.
Yep.
Is it worth what the market charges for it? No.
No.
But it's a damn good bourbon. And that's like this. They could the good thing about Buffalo Trace, why I think it stays popular, is it's one of those bourbons they've never price gouged. It's always been like $30 a bottle.
So you're saying it could be like a $50 bottle?
No. I think it could be a little more priced.
How many guys do you think are pissed off that paid like $100 for a bottle because they couldn't find it in Pennsylvania?
I think if you're paying $100 for this for a bottle, you're going to like it. It's a good bourbon. It's actually, I would say it's probably got
Well,
more.
I'll ask you that question here in a little bit.
Well, it's probably got more on the flavor palette than most entry level bourbons, just because of what, because of that. You're noticing the little. All right.
Speaking of which, is Cooper Cup playing this weekend?
Let's
fucking.
it's
driving
me up a
fucking wall.
I want to talk about a little
Fucking
something,
shout out
something,
Danco.
a little something that happened this weekend in our pick'ems.
What happened?
I made a comeback.
Oh yeah,
I'm a little proud little boy.
I know.
I had a hell of a comeback.
Right? I'm
I
still
thought
scraping it off of your teeth.
I made it to the point. Actually, if I didn't make a comeback this week, I think there was no shot in hell that I'm coming.
You still have a long shot to go. You
I
still
still-
got 50 points to make.
I'm
up.
down-
But then
I'm
again,
still
that could be
down
1 week. Who knows?
I made up 40 points this week.
I know. Fucking.
I'm down
Fucking
54.1.
Kieran Williams comes back and goes.
Kieran.
It's fucking Kieran. All right.
Who's fucking Kieran?
I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
I don't know.
Have
Yeah,
we still
What's
haven't
funny
figured-
is we have
Stack Guy. Is it Kieran or Kyron?
I think it's Kieran.
Thank
God
you.
damn it.
Kieran wins.
so
Stack Guy.
your team actually had a good week. Like you didn't have.
I didn't have Kieran Williams on it
the
though.
Bucks were your burst. So you had
He was
Kyler.
actually on my bench in all my leagues.
He was on my bench too. I didn't play him. I still got the
because
win.
he's coming back out of the injury. He didn't know what kind of run he was going to
'Cause-
get,
I made the mistake last week when A-Chain came back. I played him.
and then he immediately
So I'm
went back
sitting there,
out.
same league, same exact league. I got This is a league where you only have 6 people on the bench, and I got 3 on IR, 1 injured, 2 spots, and no IR spots. So
gotta love that.
I played A-Chain. I'm thinking, okay, I shit the bed. I still like squeaked out the win by like 4 points. This week I'm sitting there. I'm like, fool me once. I'm not, and I didn't play him.
Well, like that was a different player. So you fool me once. It's not really a fool me twice situation.
Yeah, but coming off IR, I'm like, is it worth playing? But I mean, I still played.
See, here's the thing about, and I actually fucking hate myself for not playing
do
him.
it. You're a great lumberjack.
The reason I say that is because when he went on IR, it was a huge surprise. Like he was supposed to play that week.
Yeah, nobody expected
and then
that.
all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, he's going on IR. So like he wasn't really that hurt to begin with. So when he came back, he was just ready to go. I think. I
do think. Yeah, I think
kind of fucked
ankle
up.
was ankle to knee is a huge difference.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't. Again, when he got put on IR, like it was a shock. Like there was no reports like thinking that was even a possibility, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we put him on IR."
Yeah,
and I'm starting to think that it was like, "Hey, we're gonna save this guy because Stafford's hurt, Cup's kind of banged up still." Like the whole team just sucks, and we want a better draft pick. I don't even know if they own their first round.
Well, you know, because they immediately
the Rams they traded everything
as soon as they opened the return window. They immediately waived Henderson.
Yeah, right.
I guess I should have thought about. I mean, I still won, so I'm not mad at it. But like, it was still one of those. I did not expect him to. I played him thinking it was a huge risk, and it did work out. I didn't expect him to do 41 points.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
But this is the first week I think everybody we played all had a good week because you scored 90 points.
Yeah, I thought it was,
and that's one of the highest weeks we've had. So you had the midget go for 19.64.
So you're telling me you put up 130?
I put up 130 points this week. You had Kyler Murray go 19.64.
5 fucking players.
18.9 for Alvin Kamara. Pittman, who was going nuts for a hot second.
Who was?
Pittman.
Oh, dude, Pittman was going crazy.
And I was going to pick him too, and then you stole him from me.
Yeah, no.
For 20.7. Zay Flowers 23.4.
Imagine if I would have just
had another guy bench.
Think about how many points we would have been basically tied if I would have just had a basic week. You would have got like 60 points back.
Yeah, if you had like this 70, 80 week that we normally have, I'd only be down by like 30.
Yeah, you'd be right back in.
Speaking of which, same league that I sat Kyron, I sat Kieran. Stack IE. I sat Zay Flowers too.
You're fucked.
So that's think about that. 41 and 23. I left that on my bench with only a 6-person bench.
Shout out to the people who left DK Metcalf on their bench on Thursday night
football. Thursday night football.
Hashtag stack IE.
And then you had the Bucks, 8 points. That was your worst. That was your worst one.
Tuck your nuts.
For 90.64. Hashtag tuck your nuts. And hashtag F Thursday night football.
Yeah, right. Fuck Thursday night football.
I'll run through mine. I had Lawrence who had another rushing the over. I think you're at 4. Did he have 2? He had 2.
Did he have 1? I don't know.
He's at 4 now, I think. I got to look that up, but I think he's at 4. You're going to hit that one. I'm going to do another shot.
I'm going to fucking hit that.
I thought for the first 6-8 weeks of the season, like,
zero.
Not a chance in hell.
He had fucking 0.
He got me 25.96. We know Williams got me 41.6. Calvin Ridley finally came back for back-to-back weeks of playing well.
Yeah,
21.9.
That's the first time I think he's gotten consistent targets throughout it.
Is this where he's now back consistent?
Who knows?
He should freaking be.
I'm hoping so. I
don't
have him in a couple leagues that I really need him to do well. But again, you got to think the guy was out of football for 2 fucking seasons.
Yeah,
and now
but
all of a sudden,
way that he looked, he still
didn't look
good. Like he missed 2 seasons.
Right. Well, agreed. But
so if you're the Jags, I mean, I know that they're still 8-3, but like,
look at
they're still underperforming.
Right, but it's no different than like the OBJ love we gave.
True.
And now all of a sudden he's fucking tearing it up. But
True.
I'm saying like he's now got his game face on. Like I think Calvin Ridley.
You think now this is how he ends the season?
I think
he's going to go 15-ish points a week.
Yeah, I think Ridley might go on a tear down the stretch.
I'm fine with that.
I really do.
I feel like the Jacksonville passing offense has been underwhelming all year.
Well, yeah, Trevor Lawrence has always been like, oh, he's the superstar of the NFL, and then always disappoints.
He constantly, like, you start him, and then you're pissed off that you did.
I don't think he's the
And
next.
then you bench him, and you're pissed off that you did.
Well, yeah, because then he plays against, like, Carolina or something stupid like that.
Hashtag Trevor Lawrence pisses me off every week.
Hashtag sunshine.
Hashtag sunshine. Then I played Nico Collins, 23.4. And
My man, go blue.
I'm so glad. I was just waiting for that week when I played him and him to shit the bed. I 100% when I picked him, I was like, this is going to be a karma thing,
might
and I'm going to shit the bed.
Be the highest scoring player that we do now because he went for like 40 when I played him and he went for like 20 when you played him. So,
Well, have you played Kieran Williams yet?
I have not.
Don't play him this week.
No, I don't plan to play him this week.
I mean, you probably should.
No, I need to save somebody. Shit, I don't know who. I might even play Christian McCaffrey this week.
And you know what's funny about that offense though
Against
is
the
like
Eagles,
all the everyone who talks about him talks
do I get to
nothing.
pick first? Yeah, it is me first.
13 odd week. Yeah, you're picking first on quarterback. What's funny is like Nico has been performing well, but all they talk about is Tank Dell.
Yeah,
And they talk about that connection.
yeah.
It's so funny how Nico gets like swept under the rug.
and he's literally been the number one wide receiver there.
Yeah, and Tank Dell's been hurt. Nico's been consistent.
I got
But
to go
yet
blue.
you get one deep touchdown. Tank falling back catches it, and
Yeah,
like all of a sudden, like the connection's amazing. These
Like, oh my
guys
God,
over
all
here,
4 catches.
they've got a cool handshake. No, but I feel like Nico has been slighted because all they do is they talk about Tank so much, which I get it. They're both it's rookie to rookie.
He's
So
the
that's
big man. Yeah, he's the big man with hands, as the coach called him. And that's exactly what he is. He's a big man with hands.
And you're the one who got me thinking I'm not even like I thought Tank was the better receiver, and you're the one who were Nico is better, and
he's not.
I don't think.
I think they're a great complement to each other. I think Houston's got a great tandem there and with CJ Stroud. They're going to be special. I think
too soon to say, but if they stick together with that offense, they're with
Sakai
So
chiming in.
Tank Dell has 47 receptions on 709 yards,
47 for 709 yards.
7 touchdowns, and averaging 15.1 yards a catch.
Okay.
shit.
So the motherfucker's got a pretty stat line.
Well, yeah, we're not saying
Nico?
Tank's not killing it
Nico's got it.
Nico.
because I know CJ Stroud is just
Well, while he's looking it up,
fucking killing it.
is it like too early? Like next week, we're gonna start our way too early rankings for next year. Is it too early to say that combo is up there with?
Fuck yeah.
800 yards,
More yards.
16 yards a catch, and
Ooh.
only 5 touchdowns.
Less touchdowns, more yards per catch, more yards.
Yeah,
So I'd say wash it.
0.9 yards.
So I'd say if you put them on a scale,
So
pretty even.
Very even.
So Nico's your third Navant right now, pretty much.
Third Navon.
And Tank Dell's your big hitter. Your
You almost had to chug a bottle. New rule just made up.
Yeah, no, we already go through too much of your bourbon. We can't be chugging bottles.
Missed some time, didn't
Tank did.
Tank did as well.
Actually,
They-
Tank did.
They
Tank.
both have missed
they? They
time.
both have missed it.
So
Tank missed a couple games.
is it too? I mean, it's too early, obviously, but like with the way they're looking, they're going to be put up there with like the Hill, Waddle, AJ Smith. I mean, AJ Brown, and Devonta Smith. Like that might be
No.
they could potentially be one of the best.
No, they're a couple years from that.
No, I'm saying it's too early, but if they stick in that offense with Stroud, they're
Oh,
going to
fuck
be.
And I could eat my
They're gonna-
words next year.
They're going to pass all of them
Yeah,
if they stay together.
I could eat my words next year if they.
Fucking offense next year.
The only thing the weird thing is they haven't been able to get the running game going there, which
no,
is
and they got Damian Pierce. Like,
even Singletary is a good option as well. I mean, he proved that
when I played
multiple times.
when when Damian Pierce was out, Singletary had a week.
Yeah, but which is weird.
I think their offensive line is weak,
It could be some play calling issues
and they
going
give
on.
up a lot of points.
Yeah, well, that's true because they're always playing in shootouts.
So I don't think that they get the. I think the problem is like the game script takes them away from running. I think if they had the,
That was nasty.
if
I
they had
smelled
the
that from
ability
here.
to establish the run game, I think it might be a difference. But I feel like because of the game scripts, they never really.
Speaking
get
of
the
which,
chance to
though,
do
like
that.
anybody who drafted Damian Pierce in like a 5th, 6th, 7th round is fucking not doing so hot.
No,
right
I am
now.
so glad that people I tried to trade.
Stack IE with a keeper over here on
I am
Damian
so
Pierce.
glad I tried to trade for him in 2 leagues. I am so glad that people said no.
Yeah, right. How do you feel about turning those trade out?
Houston team, what about Noah Brown's 2-game appearance?
I know during injury, Noah Brown. Yeah,
173 yards.
Kendra had him and had a hard time dropping him just because if one of those two goes down, he just kind of steps in there. So I guess is it the receiver or is it the quarterback?
It might be the quarterback. CJ Stroud might
Stroud
just be that guy.
He's special.
I think he might be.
Because in preseason, he didn't look like that.
No,
and I didn't even in college. Like I knew you knew he was good, but like he took a step up.
Right.
You know what my biggest pet peeve in college for college quarterbacks is they're pro ready.
No, they're not.
Because A, they're not, and B, if you're pro ready, you don't have room for growth.
Exactly.
I like when they say like he's got some things to work on.
Was pro ready.
Yeah, and it's a rarity. I think it's a curse to say you're pro ready because
Tua was pro ready.
But they didn't call him pro ready.
I thought he was pro ready.
Well, yeah.
He was accurate.
People with eyes. But like you have these people that come in that are say, oh, they're pro ready quarterbacks. And like they expect them to come. It's too much weight on their shoulders.
Yeah, right.
And I think they come in with all this expectation where either they overplay, they're overrated, they're overanalyzed, they're over everything. And I hate when they say it's pro ready. How about like they're a quarterback? Let them get there. The best quarterbacks are the quarterbacks that come in and learn in the NFL. And statistically, they're the more longevity and better quarterbacks down the road.
Stack guy, you just brought up Bryce Young, and I got to protect him again. Son of a bitch. I sent you that.
You did.
Uh-huh.
You sent me that, and you sent me the Dak shit.
Man's running for his life.
And his best offensive threat right now is Adam fucking Thielen, who's always been a number 2 his whole life.
I mean, give Jonathan
a very, very good number 2. I give the white man credit, but it's Adam Thielen at 32 years old. Like if it was 28-year-old Adam Thielen, then maybe I'd give you guys a point. But we're talking about 32-year-old Adam Thielen here. Come on. Guy who's he's a red zone threat. That's about it. Like the man's not going anywhere anytime soon.
He's become your third down possession receiver.
Yeah. Like and he still has better stats through his first 10 starts or 13 starts or whatever it was. Than Trevor
Young
Lawrence.
got the shit end of the stick, but I don't think that CJ came into a glaring advantage.
I'm not going to sit here and like tout Bryce Young as like the next Peyton Manning by any means. Like,
so you think of Bryce? Okay,
he's not even the next Jalen Hurts, but I think he's getting.
I'm running through these totals, and I got a question.
Actually, he reminds me a lot of how Jalen Hurts plays football. So. Just how I'm just gonna say that out loud.
All right, I'm gonna run through these totals real quick, and then we're gonna come back to this. So week ended 130.5 to 90.64. So I got 40 points on you. I'm down.
We're back to this shit.
I'm down. No, we didn't get. We got to finish this.
Yeah, you fucking got me by 40 points.
You're sitting 951.12, 897.02, down 54.1.
Okay,
it's time. So question
to jerk off. What?
No. So. Flip the teams. Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. Flip the teams. How different?
I think they're.
You think the outcomes are exactly the same?
No. I won't sit here and say that Bryce Young would copycat what CJ's captured.
Because the hype you're giving Bryce Young, I just want to clarify. Like, what does the hype mean? Does it mean flip the roles and Bryce Young and CJ Stroud?
I still think that CJ Stroud's going to be a little bit better than Bryce Young, just because of the flat out physical talent. The tools that he has he's 6'4", some shit like that. Right. Bryce Young's 5'10". Like he has the natural gifts of a quarterback more so than Bryce Young. So Agreed. I think the natural talent for CJ Stroud is better, which is why I was shocked to begin with.
And that's why I wanted to make sure where you were saying that if you flip flop, then they
Bryce
wouldn't be
Young
in the
is
same
just catching a bad rep right now because they're not performing. But like, there's nobody on that team performing.
No, I think
he's actually still doing what he can.
I'll give it to you.
6'3".
Stroud is 6'3".
Stroud 6'3".
Thank you, Stack IE.
Fuck Stack, he's on it. Dude, you watch your fucking mouth. Stack IE's going to correct you.
He's going to need some more bourbon.
What did I say?
6'5". No, so I just wanted to clarify, I know I don't love as much Young as like you do, but I want to clarify where your love stopped at. Like
No. Like my love stops where I think CJ Stroud is definitely the better quarterback just through this first year.
Right. I think he should have gone first in the draft in theory, but I'm glad he didn't.
I would love to see Bryce Young with Nico Collins and Tank Dell and Noah Brown because I think
I'd be curious.
I think all three of those guys are better than Adam Thielen, and that's their top option.
But I think CJ Stroud would have made Mingo better, and some of the other receivers on that team a little bit better.
Mingo is better than Tank Dell?
No, but I'm saying I think that CJ Stroud would
Stack IE.
Carolina made a mistake when they dealt DJ Moore. They were their future, and they went away from him.
Oh yeah, that
agreed. Agreed.
Dumb.
So team, and they have a better outcome.
They got Bryce Young because they traded away DJ Moore.
The only way they got that.
So it's not like they could have had Bryce Young and DJ Moore, though. So I feel like, did they make the right trade to go get their franchise quarterback? Maybe, but now maybe they should have fucking stayed where they were at, drafted an offensive lineman, get a veteran, and then figure out your offensive line. See, that's all right. NFL teams, go fucking get yourself a good backup. Look what Philadelphia did. They offensive line the shit out of that around Nick Foles for what, 2 years, 3 years?
And the best offensive line.
And then all of a sudden they had another good quarterback. Oh, yeah. And then they were like, we're going to draft Jalen Hurts. And everybody was like, why the fuck are you drafting Jalen Hurts? You got all these other quarterbacks that are great. And they were like, well, because we drafted an offensive line
we've already
that's
hit
going to
those
suit
other
this
positions.
motherfucker just perfect. So it's like, why are these teams constantly like, I'm going to draft quarterback? Look at the Cleveland Browns. Even though they did have a solid
Look at the Atlanta
line.
Falcons drafting Bijan when they did not draft for their needs.
How about let's shore up the trenches. Let's fucking own the line of scrimmage in the NFL. What team in the NFL that owns the line of scrimmage has a losing record right now? I'll wait. There isn't one of them. San Francisco is dominating. The Eagles are dominating. The Cowboys are dominating. Hell, even the fucking I fucking blacked out there. But anyway, I'm just saying, control the line of scrimmage. We got to get back to that. Like the old school smash mouth football, I'm going to make a comeback.
Yeah,
I'm calling it.
I think, there is not enough focus on.
Because I'm telling you, control the clock, take these fucking flashy quarterbacks out of the game by smashing it down their fucking throats.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at what some really good defenses are doing to flashy quarterbacks. Well, look at, okay, so the Chiefs, they're a good dynasty. They're a good team. This year, they're winning because of defense, not because of offense.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs didn't go out. They signed Raji Rice. Travis Kelce has not been playing lights out, but
I'm sorry.
I didn't say Swift. Ah, damn it.
Finish your drink on that one.
You're an ass. You made me say that.
I did.
We can't. Yeah. We drink when things that piss us off, like Kelsey Swift. But if you look at that team, they Raji Rice, Marquez Valdez drops passes.
MVs, fuck me.
Everybody else, like with the Eagles game, like everyone's like, oh my God, he dropped the pass. I'm like, yeah, you knew who you threw it to. Like he drops passes. It's what he does.
There's a reason why teams go out and get number one wide receivers. But
the Chiefs, their offense has been so much less this year, but they're still in it because of the defense. And that's why I think like the Carolina Panthers should have probably kept DJ Moore and looked elsewhere, maybe free agency, something else. I don't think that they should have taken Bryce Young with that overall pick. I don't think that was the right move. They went.
They could have kept DJ Moore and taken Will Levis in the second round.
Yeah, DJ Moore, Will Levis, I think would have been a better combo.
Just as well, if not better.
It's
Zach IE with the fucking knowledge of Will
funny,
Levis going in the second round.
I think NFL, my biggest thing, I'm going to never.
I also saw a report.
You shall be the port.
That's the second one too. Wait till we get to the third. I also saw a report that the GM of the Raiders wanted to trade up for CJ Stroud, was overruled by fuckface McDaniels.
Could you imagine Stroud with Tay
Adams and Jacoby Myers and
Hunter Renfrow? Hunter Renfrow is dirty and so fucking underrated.
Yeah.
He's dirty route runner.
Fucking garbage man.
He is such a dirty route
garbage
runner.
man. I'm telling you, that's what I like to call him. Anyways.
Dude,
Hunter Renfrow is like the white Dennis Rodman without all the hair.
But you put him with Josh Jacobs and then Tay. Like, that's fun.
He'd be dirty.
Raiders would be fucking right dirty. Back
with a defense too. Like they finally have a good scoring defense.
The trash guys with a smash trash can.
Men at work.
Yes.
Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, men at work. Yo, my movie trivia is on point. Test me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put it out there, Church. We'll fucking kill it at some.
Our movie quotes and trivia are ridiculous.
Oh my God, the three of us could absolutely destroy some people at movie trivia.
All right, so pick some teams. So what do you think Buffalo Trace before we pick some teams? You're a dick.
I don't know. I'm still trying to feel
It's
it
good.
out.
It's funny. It's
I
approachable.
want to drink my second one.
But there's a lot more flavor to it. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot more on the tongue. It's a heavier. It burns more.
See, that's why I like Puncher's Choice a little bit, or Chance a little bit more.
Jinx. Buy me a Coke.
No, we didn't say the whole.
I got more bite out of the punchers than I do bubble.
Did you really?
You're tainted.
That's impressive. Maybe it was because it was your first one. You're now on your third.
No, it's first sip.
Mm.
See, and I will say
No,
this,
first sip of
as
Punchers did have it, but
soon
it
as
died
you
right
put
away.
a
That's
bit
true.
of ice in it, you change the complexity of every bourbon. If
Schooled.
you want to rate it right, you have to rate it without ice. Just say.
Wrong.
See, we disagree 100%.
No,
Booze and
there's
balling.
no.
Fucking with ice.
You can rate it right. It doesn't. It doesn't change the complexity. It changes the profile where your tongue tastes it. So we're rating it all on ice. So we're rating it all evenly.
Okay.
So we can't do any like neat. We have to do it all on ice. It does. It changes where it hits your palate, and it changes like the notes that you
We
feel.
drank it neat. I'd be breathing fire around here.
Dustin's new to this shit.
Fucking, I'd be dying.
I can't do that to him. He's not ready. He's not ready.
Yeah, but it's whiskey, water.
Look, we drink so fast that
Shout out to Ryan
but we drink
Zidell.
a half a bottle so fast that like there's not that much ice in it.
Speaking of Ryan Zidell, this motherfucker needs to subscribe.
yeah, Ryan said, "Look, I cuddled you in a bed in the nurse's office for a video for our high school Sir Valentine, and you don't subscribe. Pissed at you, Ryan Zidell.
This has been a rough fantasy year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that got weird. I'm sorry. Let's pick our team.
I was gonna say, should we does this become like
should I
a
stitch
counseling
in the
session?
video? Should I stitch in the video for our like? You had the homecoming queen and the Sir Valentine, and him and I were both up for it. And
You
like,
guys would.
we
be
did
up
like
for
a
the
real
Sir
we did like
Valentine.
a real world thing. Calico
Yeah,
real
of
world.
course you did.
And like so you see
It's like every
you see
Sir
like Ryan
Valentine.
waking up in the morning, and all of a sudden you see me sit up in the bed. The dude came out of a trash can. It was stupid as shit.
It does sound really dumb.
It was dumb, but that was like
I need to see this.
that was the '90s, yo. Like we're
Hey,
different.
you saw my Mantervention movie. You need to. Oh wait, no, you never did
Yeah,
watch that.
Dustin's been in a movie. It's called Mantervention.
This is a side check.
Side. God, try Mantervention.
I got paid $100
Try
to
and
lay on
find
a
this
beach.
shit. He
It's
got
all good.
fucked by a shark. Like Leo got fucked by a bear. Dustin got fucked by a shark.
That's
That's
not at all what
inaccurate.
happened.
That is.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, but people would watch that movie to see if you got raped by a shark.
no, they wouldn't. Maybe if we had like 50,000 followers.
Dude,
but
Leo,
we have 37. So
Leo
no, they
and
would
that
not
bear
watch that
like
movie.
got an Emmy though.
Huh?
Leo, sex with a bear and he got an Emmy.
Oh, well, he fought a bear. It's a completely different situation, Church.
Did he?
With Flacco starting?
Question is, do you start Cooper, Amari Cooper, with Joe Flacco starting at the helm? Do you
Yes.
start? Absolutely.
Yes.
First week?
Mhm.
Cooper's got rib issues.
So start Amari Cooper. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Give us the options.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Cooper
or what?
Stack Guy, hurry. We're TikToking here.
Terry McLaurin.
Cooper.
Against Miami.
McLaurin.
Against Miami.
They're gonna
McLaurin.
throw. They're gonna throw.
Deontay
Speaking of
Johnson against Arizona.
Oh,
McLaurin. I start McLaurin. Or you need 2 out of 3.
Two.
You have to play 2.
Deontay
So
Johnson.
Deontay Johnson, Terry McLaurin, Amari Cooper.
Or DeAndre Hopkins versus Indy.
Oh fuck!
McLaurin and Johnson.
God, I hate your fucking team.
Yeah, me too.
DJ and McLaurin. DJ McLaurin.
Is this his dynasty league? Those are all your.
Dynasty.
I was gonna say
No,
those are all
DJ
your
McLaurin
wide. I
is-
called that real quick. You're fucking 35-year-old wide receivers with your
DJ
with your
McLaurin.
absolute disgusting
And
running
here's-
back core.
Here's why I tell you why. That's one of those things we talk about the offensive line. Like the Washington Redskins, their offensive line is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
That Sam Howell is
It's-
not a bad quarterback.
The worst part about it is that fucking team is so good everywhere else.
Right.
And then they
that's what I'm
suck
saying. Like,
on the
that
offensive
that
line.
is probably the
And
perfect example.
sorry to the offensive linemen on the Washington Commanders. You guys don't suck. You just might be poorly
you
coached.
Suck in relation to the rest of the league.
But like everybody
you don't
else,
suck if you were in high
everybody
school.
else seems to be good at keeping big black dudes out of the backfield.
They're
better than
here.
you, so.
You're here. Stop letting your boy get hit. No, they suck. They suck.
It's either big black dudes or
But-
medium-sized white dudes. Like TJ Watt doesn't seem like he's that big, but he really is. In
What
real
about
life.
like Hawaiian dudes?
Like Samoan?
Yeah. But
Like
but
Dwayne
your
Johnson?
point saying like there's other needs. Like Sam Howell's actually a decent quarterback. He's a
Just
tough.
completely
He's
bypassed.
a thicker Baker Mayfield, but their offensive line is so horrible.
I
Like
just saw your face just go canceled. and
Johan
just, like,
Dotson,
fucking bypass that
McLaurin,
question.
even Curtis Samuel, like they're so underused.
Fuck Curtis Samuel. And that's what makes Jahan Dawson so fucking frustrating because he
Because
all of a sudden's like,
Could you
I'll go for
imagine
6
if
catches.
they had an offensive line, all those receivers would be way more valuable.
Yeah, well,
But they don't.
We will
That's
never
the
know.
shitty part about it. All right,
I don't know. That whole organization's flipping around, you know? Let's give up our name for no fucking reason.
and I'm pretty sure like we've never called them the Commanders.
Did you see
Have
the
we?
whole bullshit about that Kansas City Chiefs kid?
Mm-mm.
So there was a kid had blackface on one half of his face, and then red paint on the other side of the face, and then a Chiefs headdress. And the Monday Night Football showed him, but when they showed him, he was
From
like,
one side.
and it looked like he had blackface on. So they flipped out and were like, this kid wearing blackface, blah, blah, fucking blah. So apparently, now I don't know how true this is, and I fucking hope to God that Kansas City comes through with this, but apparently
Hopefully.
the petition right now is that everybody wears black and red face paint to like support that kid and like tell the whole woke culture to go fuck off. And I hope to God that happens. I hope there's like 20,000 people with blackface in that stadium on Sunday. It would make me so happy.
Powder your ass and get out into the real world. Like that shit's stupid. Like it's face paint for a football game. Like
Last time
find something else to care about.
last time I checked, if I want to paint my
Sports
face black.
are entertainment and enjoyment. Stop with them.
Now, if I paint my face black and walk into church and start singing like I'm fucking Medea,
That's a thing.
that's a problem. Like now you have a reason to be pissed off.
Right.
But if some little kid who's like 12 years old at the most and wants to cheer for his football team and has red and black paint on his face, like go fuck
Like, go find
yourself.
a problem. Like God,
I'm gonna sit here and click this pen because I'm frustrated just thinking about it.
There's so much that we want to say but can't say, but shit's stupid.
Like I will burn your house down.
Do me if I pick a quarterback. We're gonna do our pick. We're gonna calm ourselves down. FYI, Sunday, I'm gonna watch the
Josh Allen.
Ooh, do it.
He's on bye. I know.
Oh my god. I was hoping that you did not know he was on a bye. Oh, I was like, this is my week.
You're such a dirty fuck.
Yo, language. Don't say fuck.
I said fuck.
Shh, quota.
We're so far past that.
YouTube has standards. Like
Quota 100.
no, the
YouTube
quota
can
is like 3, and we are toggling it. Pick your quarterback.
Well, I have a speech impediment, and I'm actually
No,
saying
you don't have. No, you don't have. Stop making fun of me.
3 per second.
I have a speech impediment. Stack IE is not welcome back.
Stat guy.
You asked me to keep the stats.
Stat guy just said we're around 3 per second.
Stack IE keeping our F bombs.
He actually is keeping track of the F bombs for us. Thank God.
Sweet baby Jesus.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna say
like-
fun instead of
All right, so
Fun.
thoughts on the Tom Brady comment.
fuck him. Oh shit.
There you go.
Dustin,
I hate Tom Brady.
YouTube has guidelines. I hated him in New England. I liked him a lot more in Tampa Bay. When he threw the Super Bowl trophy from boat to boat and got all that shit because he was ham slammered.
Just because you like alcohol.
What's our podcast? Say it.
I don't
Say my name.
booze.
Say my name.
Ballin'.
You
B
liked
squared.
it, didn't you? All right, pick your quarterback.
I don't have one.
You were gonna actually pick. Were you okay? Time out. Were you actually going to pick Josh Allen in the last second? You actually realized they were on a bye?
When I said it, I was like, damn it, there's a reason why I wasn't thinking him in the first place.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's not my fault that I always get an updated list that's not updated.
Well, it's not my fault that you continuously forget your list. Well,
it's actually
while Dustin's brain resets,
100% my
let's
fault.
take this time to remind you to subscribe on YouTube, follow for notifications. We're at 39 followers at this point. We need 50 to give you
free shit. I don't know why is it so hard to give free shit away.
We need 50 subscribers to start giving free shit away. We're at 39. That's actually a decent week, but
I could probably find 50 homeless people in Philadelphia right now that would want to fucking subscribe to us so they could get some free booze.
But they can't because they're homeless and don't have phones.
That's bullshit. Obama gave them phones back in 2016. Now get canceled, bitch. All right.
I'm gonna have to cut this shit out.
I know you're gonna have to edit all that out, but it's best. That's fucking TV right
Stop.
there.
Pick your quarterback.
All right.
Start subscribing.
Tua.
Also, Obama phones also get YouTube. Not yet, Eric. He needs to pick a quarterback.
I said Tua.
We are at 75 minutes.
There's some truth to his stat line there.
Okay, time out. You're
We're
a dick.
at 40 minutes.
You're
not
a dick.
75.
Because I have Tua too.
You're picking Tua.
Not anymore, apparently. You're taking Tua.
Well, I was going to take Josh Allen, but that apparently wasn't a good idea.
You know what? Then I'm going to take Baker Mayfield.
You know what's weird? I was going to take Baker, too.
I thought those are the two best this week, honestly.
Honestly, too. Yeah. I think outside of the whole...
you and me and you, we the same.
Outside of the whole fucking around,
Cheers.
Baker Mayfield this week is a great streaming option. Like, I know that was all like fakey skit. Let's get weird. Baker Mayfield is a legit streaming option. If you got a hurt quarterback looking for a guy, maybe you lost Burrow a couple weeks back and you're still flailing around
He is
trying to make playoffs
option.
I think he's going to have a good week along with Chris Godwin, but I'm not going to play him because I played DK Metcalf on Thursday night.
Yeah, I know. But no, Baker, I think Baker's, this is a week where you can see Baker just going ham.
Yeah.
And you took Tua. So I'm going to take a guy I know you can't take, Zach Moss.
Oh, perfect.
I have to.
Yeah.
With them putting JT on injured.
Yeah, like I'll take him next week.
No, you took him already.
I know. He did okay.
He had a good week for you, I think. If I look back. He had a good week for you. That was a good pick by you. So you're up on running back and receiver.
Did I take Eckler yet?
No.
All right, I'm going to take Eckler.
Taking Austin Eckler.
The only reason I'm going Eckler is because the man averages like 25 fantasy points from like as long as I can remember.
If anybody's due to have a baller week, it's him.
He's gone for nothing the last couple of weeks. So I gotta imagine he rights the ship in some way.
That killed the trade between you and I when he shit the bed twice. I
know.
I just can't give up what I want to give up for him.
Because I literally had him on the fence. I was gonna get Tajay Spears in a second, and he was like, "Ooh, that's a good deal."
Like I want to see how he does.
And then fucking Eckler decides to go for like 6 points and then 9 points. And he's like, you know what? I just can't give up Tajay Spears. I'm like, fuck. I really want Tajay.
Had he gone and done like even like 18?
Yeah, you probably make the deal.
I'd probably make that deal.
Like if he goes,
because
consistent in the, like if he goes for 20,
I'm tied for first. Like
and you need another RB.
I'm tied for first.
You could use a good flex
in a dynasty, and I'm in a rebuild, and I'm tied for first right now.
Yeah, he's getting lucky.
So like I know if you look at my points, I'm not lucky. It's like I'm up.
Well,
there
you're
with
scoring
points.
a decent points, but you also have like 1,100 scored against you. I feel like.
No, I got that against me too.
No, you don't.
But. So I was really gonna, but I can't. Like he shit the bed twice around. I'm like, yeah, I just don't know. Like I don't know what with this like the market of the running backs. Like I don't know what he's gonna be next year. I think Spears is a better keep because I don't think Henry's in Tennessee.
Well, I was trading you the opportunity to like really
win
go
now.
for a win now situation.
But I have Rashad White and Alvin Kamara, and they've both been going ham.
Right, but who's in your flex?
Gus Edwards or.
Who has to score 2 touchdowns?
Alexander Madison,
nothing. Right? So like
or Zay Flowers,
right? So your flex was shaky. So you were trying to solidify that.
It was just like he
your
he was
rebuild,
like 3 points from a yes.
Your rebuild shows in the flex position, And you've been getting somewhat lucky because you always have like a TJ Hawkinson that goes for 30 points out of nowhere.
I have a TJ Hawkins.
Right. Which is exactly what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, did you draft Hawk? I don't remember if you drafted
Hawk and I traded for Kittle.
Yeah, you traded Kittle for a pack of Skittles.
No.
Oh, let's go look at it.
All right, pick your receiver.
Let's go look at it. Stack IE. Look up the George Kittle trade that Todd got George Kittle for. All right.
Which league?
Weekend Warriors.
Weekend Warriors.
Pick your wide receiver
George,
while he
so
does
go to
that.
his team and then go to Kittle in history, and it'll tell you what he traded for him.
Pick your receiver, your first receiver. You're taking Ukalai.
I will take DK Metcalf because holy fucking shit! All right,
No.
Seriously though,
seriously. Hashtag FTNF.
Fuck.
Speaking of Thursday night,
how about DJ
how about we
Moore?
finally
I
got?
don't know who's on bye this week.
I'm not even going to tell you. I mean, I can tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
I thought this list should tell me.
How about finally getting a Thursday night
even know where my
football
phone is.
game? Here, I get you. How about finally getting a Thursday night football game worth watching after all these? Who you trying to pick? Panthers aren't on a bye. We finally got
Adam Thielen after talking all that shit on him.
You want Adam Thielen? You already took Adam Thielen.
Did I?
Yeah. Look at your list. He's crossed off. Is he crossed off?
I don't fucking know. I'm just spitting ball.
The Panthers are playing the Buccaneers. I expect better from
Cheers. Give me Tyreek Hill. I'm going all in then. Fuck it.
Okay, goddamn. Tyreek Hill. They're not on bye.
Oh, I took Tua, so definitely give me a Hill.
Oh.
I don't know why the fuck I wasn't taking Hill.
Glad we gave you the chance to correct yourself.
Fuck off, Todd. I don't even know why I'm here right now.
All right.
Transactions for this year.
That's bullshit. He got him for a pack of Skittles.
Look at history. Look at history. All right. I got two wide receivers.
If you click on the player,
I'm going Pickens against Arizona.
I like it.
Because I feel like this is a good week for the Steelers.
This is a good week for the Steelers to feed him targets and try and make his bitch-made ass fucking happy.
And I'm going McLaurin because I told Eric to start him.
I like it.
I was going to go Pittman.
That's doubling down, putting your money where your mouth is.
I was going to go Pittman, but I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And then Stack IE, I recommended that you start McLaurin. So I'm sticking with that over Pittman. Like, start him.
Are the Broncos on bye?
Amari Cooper.
No.
All right, I'm going to go Cortland Sutton.
Let me check real quick out.
I don't even know. I'm just fucking reading names off of paper.
You're trying to see if the Broncos are on a bye?
No,
they're playing the Texans.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to go Cortland Sutton.
And then you are up first on defense.
Defense.
Here are the teams. Hey, we'll take this moment while
I'll take Pittsburgh.
His brain resets again. What?
I said I'll take Pittsburgh.
Schittsburg? I actually like I like that pick. Actually,
I think they're gonna have a good week. I think Pittsburgh's gonna be a scary team down the stretch.
I think Pittsburgh against.
If they had it,
I think the Steelers against the Cardinals is a sneaky good.
That's why I said couple. If Stack IE was here a couple episodes ago, he would realize that I said Najee Harris was a buy low candidate.
That's a sneaky good defense pick because I think they could kind of ball out right now against them.
Mm-hmm. Couple pick sixes on Kyler. Kyler has one of those games. Is it at Pittsburgh? Because he doesn't play well on the road.
It is. Where the fuck are you at?
Right there, you're pointing at it. Your finger's literally. It is
not on it.
It's right here.
Click it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Literally on. Did you figure out what that trade was?
No, I can't find it.
All right.
All right, so then I'm up on a defense, and I think I'm going to stick with my Baker Mayfield love, and I think I'm going to take the Buccaneers this week.
Whoa.
I
hope Devin White plays. Oh, wait, no, I think he's out.
Well, Buccaneers against the Panthers.
So you're already losing one of your starting linebackers.
Panthers have
defense.
Panthers have no reason to win.
Well,
they have one win.
That's a good reason to win then.
So you're going with Tua, Eckler,
Mm-hmm.
Hill, Sutton, Steelers defense.
I like it.
I'm going with Baker, Moss, Pickens, McLaurin, and Bucks defense.
Oh, I got it.
He's got it.
Uh-oh. This is the trade for George Kittle.
This is the trade that he's been giving me shit for a long time.
Is it? Wait, that isn't it, is it?
Killing me.
All right, well, his brain's farting. Bless you.
All right.
Najee Harris and George Everett for George Kittle and a second-round pick. Dustin, second-round pick.
That can't be it.
No. All right, so while we're talking about
you're
this
looking
shit,
you're looking at your own trade. No, Stack IE.
No, I'm in.
All right, back to the damn podcast. Stop. So let's look at this. So Justin Jefferson
Where the fuck is George
is
Kittle on your
able to
roster?
come back from IR. You're the Vikings. You're currently sitting in 6.
Okay.
So you're in the playoffs right now.
Okay.
Stat guy's falling behind. They're 6 and 6. Vikings are currently sitting in 6. What do you do with Justin Jefferson?
You sit his ass. So why would you play him?
Like, you're currently in the playoffs.
You're not in the playoffs, though. You're gonna get fucking waxed in round 1 by whoever the fuck you play.
So
You're not in the
you're
playoffs,
saying, like,
man.
even though you're in the hunt, you think the Vikings' best move is sit him.
When has the Vikings ever been in it this year? Even with Kirk Cousins?
They're currently sitting 6, so they're currently in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, but were they ever in it?
No, I don't think they have. But if you're the front office for them, like,
I don't think so either. So
you
traded.
don't think they push it to play? You don't think the Vikings say? You don't think the
That's up to Justin
Who
Jefferson.
the fuck cares about that? We're talking about this. Who you don't
That's
think?
up to Justin Jefferson. If
Yeah,
he
but
wants to
is
play, he
it?
wants to play. He'll play. But if the team is smart, you bench his ass.
I mean, Justin Jefferson's the type of dude he's gonna want to play.
Are you going to win a Super Bowl with Josh Dobbs?
No,
Exactly.
but I'm saying, like, I
So
don't think
why bring him back.
it's not up to the player, because Jefferson's about, like, he's gonna, like, I want to play. He's a
Play him.
baller. But, like, I think it's dumb for him to play, even though they're sitting
If
there.
he's
in
healthy,
6.
why not play?
So
Fuck
let's
it.
say it
What's the
ends
worst
today.
that can happen? He goes out there, blows an ACL, and he's back by training camp.
Who gets to buy the?
Like,
Right now, the number.
What's the
one-
worst thing that can happen? He gets hurt,
True.
blows an ACL, and he's
And
back
6
by
in the
training.
offseason. Who gets to buy? The number 1 seed gets to buy, right? Then you
I think
have
the 2 seed gets a bye too. No, or is it just a 1 seed?
there's 7 teams in the playoffs, so yeah, just one gets to
Just
buy.
the one. I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, 2 teams get to buy, top AFC, top NFC.
That makes sense.
So that means that the Vikings, as of now, would play the Lions.
Yeah,
I
they're
think-
getting smoked by the Lions.
Yeah, I think if you're the organization, you sit him.
Honestly, your draft pick isn't going to get that much better by him not playing because you've already won a bunch of games.
So, all right. So,
But I think it's a really shitty situation to be in, because it's like you've already lost your chances by losing Cousins. Because I honestly don't think.
Dobbs.
I hate saying and like doubting on people, because like fuck Flacco or Falco, Foles.
I thought you were going like a whole. I thought you were going actually like.
No, I was thinking of Shane Falco.
Flacco.
For some reason.
I think you were
But
going
Foles, fucking, like, he wasn't supposed to win a Super Bowl.
No.
Like, so, like, I don't know. Like, who am I to say that fucking Josh Dobbs isn't the guy? So maybe with Justin Jefferson, he turns that team around and they can make magic happen.
I mean, he
I just
hasn't-
don't think
he
that
hasn't
defense
that,
is
but-
good enough to be able to allow that offense to make mistakes.
But
And I think that offense is going to make mistakes just because he hasn't been there long
I
enough.
mean, let's be honest. Dobbs is a backup,
Yeah, he's a backup.
and everybody got mad when he
Right.
threw 3 interceptions.
There's a reason why he's the new Fitzmagic. It's just
He's a backup.
4 teams
4 interceptions.
4 interceptions
in one game.
And everybody got mad that the backup quarterback threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's not like Tom Brady came out and threw 4 interceptions.
It's not like Tommy
Dobbs
DeVito.
threw 4. That dude's a douche. All right, so you see his interview?
No.
Oh, I saw you did this. Was it a high five? He's like, what do you call it? He's like, I don't know. He's like, it's just a thing. I'm like, all right, Tommy, sit the fuck down.
I'm just a fucking
You're not a mobster. Stop.
just a fucking dude, man.
All right, so
My wife did that to me today. I was like, what the fuck?
You
I
should call her.
swatted it back, and she's like, don't you
Call
dare
her
hit
Tommy.
me. And I was like, what? I was just mad that you did this at me.
All right, we got to rate this, but before we do, I want to run through the playoffs teams, and you tell me who is not going to be there at the end.
I tell you, who's not going to be there is George Kittle.
How about
Your
this in the
bullshit trade.
AFC? Ravens, Chiefs, Jags, Dolphins,
Already got
Steelers, Browns, and Colts. That's the top 7 right now in the AFC.
What? Really?
Yeah. Ravens, Chiefs, Jags, Dolphins, Steelers, Browns, Colts. On the bubble right now, Texans, Broncos, Bills, Bengals. Well, I don't think the Bengals, I mean, losing Burrow, they're not getting in there. Bills,
What
I think
fucking
they're
year is
falling
it?
apart. You think the Broncos?
I hope the Texans get in.
I'd like to see it.
I'd rather see the Texans in there than like
What about the Broncos at 9 right now?
fuck them. No, I mean
You like them.
no, they're scary. I wouldn't want to play them right now.
I
Their
think
defense is
I
coming
think
around.
either one of them could jump above the Colts or the Browns.
Yeah, especially the Browns not having their QB.
I mean, Joe.
Joey fucking sucks.
But how about the Steelers sitting
Okay.
at 5 with all that, like with the such weird uncertainty of their offense?
They've played nobody this year.
Fantasy value, though. The Steelers have been just horrible.
Let's talk about how bad the AFC is right now.
I'm not saying that.
I'm looking at those teams that you just told me. Which one of them scares you?
The Ravens.
None of them.
Okay.
The Ravens defense is the only thing that scares me on
if
that
they
entire list. Maybe the
play-
Miami Dolphins offense.
If they play to potential,
He needs a refill.
the Jags are the scariest team on there.
I agree. Agreed 100% because
I
their
feel like
defense
they
matches.
their defense is good.
But it all rests on fucking Sunshine, and he has not gotten it done. Well, that's a lie, but maybe I lied to you.
no,
What'd you say, Sakai?
they're 8-3.
Did you want beer? Did you want?
I'm good.
What,
I thought you said you wanted a refill.
I fucking
So,
misread the
The
situation.
Dolphins are good, but their defense scares me. But to me, the best team on the Chiefs are the Chiefs. But pound for pound,
Chiefs are not the Chiefs.
Jags are the best team in the AFC right now. Potential.
No, the Ravens are better than the Jags right now.
You think? Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Yeah, because Lamar's way better than fucking Sunshine. And Lamar hasn't even played like Lamar should play to date.
So it should be Ravens, Jags fighting for the
I think
AFC.
Lamar's had, 3 good games this year, and they're still the top of the AFC?
Well, no, okay, if you're talking fantasy wise, that's what's crazy.
Not even fantasy
It's like he has not had a great year, but their team's doing well.
Their team's doing, obviously, exceptionally well. But
They're 9-3.
I'm saying eye test, Lamar has not looked great this year.
no.
To his standards. And I'm sure he would probably agree with me if I were to say that to his face.
To his
He
standards,
would
yeah, no,
probably
I'll
say,
give
like,
you
yo,
that.
dude, like, no, we haven't even touched our best football yet. That's what's scary about that Ravens team. I think they're probably the best in the AFC at the
Little
moment.
splash.
And yeah, I'll take a little splash. Actually, I'm not driving. Give me a little more than a splash. You can-
Hey, that guy
That's-
driving.
That guy in Rico.
Yeah, no, I think it's funny. I don't think the Chiefs deserve to be number 2 in the AFC. I think it should be Ravens, Jags, Dolphins, then Chiefs at 4, Steelers maybe at 5, and then I think the Texans are probably should be at 6.
I think the Broncos are stealing a spot.
I would
really
say
do.
kick out the Browns and the Colts, put the Texans and the Broncos in there. That's a great bracket.
Yeah, agreed. If you give me the Texans, give me some CJ Stroud, give me that rookie hype. Give me that's a good
I'd
storyline.
like to see them in a playoff
That
game.
would be great.
I would love to see the
to
Texans
see
in a
them
playoff
get
game.
back into the playoffs after having the number 2 pick. It'd be solid.
All right, NFC. Eagles, Niners, Lions. Well, Eagles, Niners, I'll give you that 1-2. They got to be.
They've already scripted out what the fuck's going to happen. The Eagles are going to play the Cowboys again, just like they did. That
I don't
game's
think
going to
they
be
do.
dope, and it's either going to be the Cowboys
think-
Niners or the Cowboys or the Eagles Niners for the NFC Championship. They've already scripted that out.
No, I think the Cowboys are going to play the Lions and get beat.
Yeah, I could see. Ooh, is that? I don't even know is that what's supposed to happen first round?
No, I'm saying I'm seeing the Cowboys are going to play the Lions and get beat
by the Lions. I could see that happening
because I think playoff time. I think that's going to happen.
I don't know though.
But as far as the NFC,
if
like
Dak is on an MVP level right now,
He's-
and
as much as I hate that mother
fucking
trucker,
hate to say it, but
he's
he
playing
really
well.
is. And
he is playing well.
if they
again-
play good enough football down the stretch, there's not a team that can beat the Cowboys.
Other than the Niners and
Other
the
than
Eagles.
the top 3 teams in the league right now, yes.
Niners, Ravens, Niners, Eagles
those
can
teams
all beat them.
have to play good in order to beat them right now.
And also,
they are on fire.
But also Dallas, if they don't play good, they play here or here.
But the only time they play down here is if the team is down here. Like, they didn't look that great against Seattle, but they somehow found a way to win the game. They're starting to find those niches. Like, the thing about the Eagles is they always find a way to win. Everybody's like, oh, Jalen Hurts finds a way to win. The Cowboys are starting to get a little bit of that, where they starting to find ways to win football games. They're not throwing away the stupid games. Like, I told all my friends, I was like, the Cowboys are going to lose this game. And the Seattle Seahawks came out and were like, boom, we're fucking here. We're going to win this fucking game tonight. They went up big, and I texted my buddy. And I was like, dude, called this shit. This is happening. And then all of a sudden, Dak came roaring back. Fucking won that
I'd like
game.
to see them play the Lions first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, because they
I think
lose.
that would be
that's an
best, offense for offense.
That'd be the
great matchup.
That'd be the best divisional matchup.
I think that's the matchup that needs to happen.
That would be the best divisional matchup.
Because I think it'd be like 38-34.
Well, and I think both of those teams are promising. I think both of those teams, if they get past that game, would then both take the confidence into the next one, thinking we're winning the whole fucking thing.
What kills the Cowboys is losing Diggs, and the Lions are a little bit weak on defense. So it's a shootout. It's a shootout game, and I want to see it.
The crazy thing is I'm a Dallas Cowboy owner. And when it comes to fantasy defenses,
part of the Cowboys?
oh yeah. Jerry and I are good friends. Yeah.
Oh, I heard Dax's girlfriend. Do you hear Dax's girlfriend is pregnant?
That really?
Yeah, Jerry's going to be a proud father.
Wow, you think I'm going to get us fucking canceled?
You know. I'm sorry.
Christ.
I know.
My goodness gracious. This is a different type of slavery, Todd.
No. I'm just saying that it's Jerry World. So we went to watch that. We went to Dallas to watch a game. And as soon as you get in the taxi, they don't say welcome to Dallas. They say welcome to Jerry World.
That's what happens when
like that's what's like you get in the taxi there and you get a taxi and we're wearing Eagle stuff. They don't say welcome to Dallas, but welcome to Jerry World. That man has so much control over that. Like,
welcome to America.
It wouldn't surprise me if Dax's baby popped out named Jerry. Oh,
as a woman,
if he names his baby J, anything with the letter J,
Josephine,
we're coming back, and I'm going to be brutal as hell.
Josephine Prescott.
All right, so 4 is the Falcons, 5 is the Cowboys. Sorry, 6 is the Vikings, which I am shocked they're at 6.
It's that guy. He fall asleep.
And 7 is the Seahawks on the bubble. Packers, Rams, Saints, Bucks. Anybody get in?
I would love to see Baker Mayfield in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd like that too. Actually,
I would fucking.
I'd like to see the Bucks. Rashad White is way underrated.
And I wouldn't mind seeing Jordan Love getting it done, getting his boys into there. But other than that, I like where the NFC's at. I don't think the Packers can compete. If they get in, I think
I'd like to see the Saints in there.
For what?
Olave, because you and I both love him.
I love Chris Olave too. Fuck Ohio State, but I love Chris Olave.
But I'm okay with the NFC's top 7 right now.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
As much as the Vikings, I think the Vikings would be
except for the Falcons. The Falcons are just going to go in there and lose.
They are.
They need to be the one.
I would don't know what running back to play.
I would I'd like to replace the Falcons because they don't fucking deserve it. And replace them with either the Saints or the Buccaneers.
Not the Rams?
No, fuck them. Well, why the Rams?
Cup, Stafford, history.
Puganuga.
What about the Carolina
I'm not
Panthers?
a huge Sean McVay fan, okay? Do I have to say it out loud? I just said it out loud. I'm not a huge Sean McVay fan.
You said it, and like now
he's
we're
too
never
fucking
going to
pretty.
return from this.
I'm going to say it.
You've ruined
he's too
us
fucking
all.
pretty.
God. He's not that pretty.
He really isn't.
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's short.
Did you hear my throat just go to
short as
right
fuck.
there?
His woman is definitely like 4 inches taller than
his woman tells him like to jump, and he goes, yes.
She definitely Amazon positions his ass.
Oh yeah. She's like, honey, for Christmas, I got you handcuffs.
Damn.
It's not Hank.
Panthers fired Deuce Staley, Josh McCown, and
It's that guy.
somebody else.
Panthers fired Deuce Staley, Josh McNown, and somebody else.
Out.
Are you just reading articles over there right now? When did that happen?
Yeah.
Let's be honest, though. It's the first time
4 days ago.
Like he was watching porn for most of this show. So let's be honest.
So-
we're happy with him.
Back to the Bryce Young. They just fired like their whole coaching staff.
Mm.
It's just
they're all going. Frank Wright's out.
Oh yeah, I knew they fired right.
But they
Frank's
fired
been gone.
quarterback coach,
Frank's been gone for a
their
minute.
running back coach and their back to their assistant head coach.
all right. It's that guy. He's done. Frank Reich's been done for a while. Okay.
That guy, he's over there shitting himself.
Okay.
He got so mad.
He was like, I did not shit myself.
I'm just saying, like, you guys didn't know they fired their whole coaching staff.
I knew they fired Reich. I didn't know they fired the rest of it.
I need to.
So who do they have left?
I don't know.
Just let
That's my
Bryce-
question.
Just let Bryce Young run it all.
Either way, did we finish our teams?
Yeah, we
finished our
did.
teams? I
Now we
picked
gotta
Justin
rate,
Tucker.
We got to rate this shit. You don't get a kicker.
I know. Thank God.
You know who you guys should have on the show? Taylor Swift.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't like the stat guy. He makes us drink. All right, let's rate
I
this.
like the stat
Let's
guy.
rate this BT.
It's still just okay for me. I don't understand the craze on the Buffalo Trace. Like, it's a good bourbon,
It's a good bourbon.
but I don't understand why everybody that every fucking holiday house I've ever gone to is like, you got to try Buffalo Trace, and I'm like, why is it like everybody like? I just don't get it. Why is it so hard to get?
Because it's
Why does it sell out immediately? Like, it's like, holy shit, I gotta have this.
okay. So it's an entry level bourbon with like it's enough.
I like the puncher's chance better.
It's enough punch, no pun intended, to be on the stat guy. Would you fair to say that like Buffalo Trace is an entry level bourbon,
that guy,
but enough like flavor palette to almost touch like the more flavorful stuff?
I think the flavor is consistent enough, and the price
Consistent
per
flavor
bottle is worth the buy.
So you're saying the flavor is going to be like in the price range that
Yeah, because you're mid shelf bourbon.
Right, but
Did
I
you
feel
like
like
it?
it's got enough.
Did you like
punch
the puncher's
almost be
chance
there.
more
No,
than the Buffalo? You did not.
no.
And I honestly didn't either.
It might be a little bit better, but for price per bottle, I don't know. What's the price tag on the punchers?
I don't know.
Roughly, actually, slightly more than this.
So no, I would rather buy Buffalo Trace then,
See, I would put the punchers above the Buffalo.
because I can get Buffalo Trace for around $32 a bottle, where anything else when you walk in the stores like Basil Hayden, you're going to spend in upwards of high 40s to 50s, for a bottle like that.
All right, because I know that you guys can't hear what he's saying. What he's saying is that you can get a good bottle of Buffalo Trace for in the $30 to $40 range, depending on who's selling it. And the higher up ender ones, that the puncher's chance is a little bit more than that. He's saying that the flavors are coming through in the price range. So I kind of agree with him in a little bit, because I keep forgetting that this is a cheaper bottle of bourbon.
And that's the thing. That's the thing with the Buffalo Trace, that like it's a cheaper bourbon, but that's what I was trying to ask was like on the tongue and the palate, it has some punch.
What's
like
she fucking laughing about?
she shit herself.
You farted? All right, Buffalo Trace. So we're going hype, what it is,
drinkability.
where it actually is.
You can drink a shit ton of that.
I do like the puncher's chance better.
I do.
I do think Buffalo
It's got a
Trace is
better
up
taste.
there. Again, am I your sister or something?
Do you want some? And your shit look.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, you got a driver today.
Exactly.
Fucking get weird.
Shit, song. Even the driver one.
That guy gets
That guy. All right. I give
Drink
it.
a bottle of fucking BT
I give
today.
it like.
Okay.
Thank you.
I
for
go-
putting ice in it this fucking time.
I go below the puncher's chance.
I'm going 84 yards.
84 yards for Dustin.
Yeah, it gives me 6 yards less than the Punchers. It's up there. It's again, and I agree. Like Stack IE comes up with the flavors for price range. I think the price range puts it.
This is the
Gives me
toughest
a
one we've
better-
done because
I gotta
there's
include that in
so
there.
many people that know it. Like this isn't one that we're rating and like everybody knows
It's
Buffalo
a good bourbon.
Trace.
It really is a
It
good
is good.
bourbon. It's a good bourbon.
But to me, I like the puncher's chance better.
I do too. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Hey, you know what? I can get Puncher's Chance for cheaper.
Yeah.
I can get it for about $25 a bottle.
I'm gonna
Nice.
go.
$25 a bottle on the Punchers.
But I
Chance.
think I went 85 on the punchers.
Yeah, it puts you at like an 80.
I'm still not there
80,
with it.
yeah.
I gotta try it again.
I'm gonna put the BT at an 80. What'd you go?
I think I said 86.
You went 84.
80. Is it 84?
84, and I'm going 80.
That's about right.
I don't know.
I might even be high on it.
Wow.
I still think it's. I don't know. I go back to. I'm
it's
not
a
the
rough
best. I don't
entry
know
level.
bourbon that well.
No, it's a rough entry level.
So, yeah,
It's a rough entry level.
and it's not even rough. The rough's a bad word for
Well,
it.
no, because like it's entry level bourbon, but it has the flavor palettes of higher, so it's kind of like right in between. So if you're not a bourbon person,
So you
like you
worded
drink
that
it.
wrong. Like, you can't say rough. When you
Yeah.
say
okay,
yeah.
it's a flavor.
shit bourbon.
It's a flavorful
So
entry
all
level.
right. So basically, what you're telling me then is it's a cheap bourbon trying to act fancy.
Yes.
That's fair.
It's
or
a cheaper.
or a fancy bourbon priced.
It's a
cheaply.
cheaper bourbon that goes, I'm going to throw all these bourbon flavors that you keep telling me about that I'm still learning. And I'm
Mhm.
going to throw those in there and hope it catches.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't on your palate, then you're going to be like, fuck Buffalo's Trace. But if it does, then you're going to be like, dude, this is the best shit ever because it only cost me $30 a bottle.
That's fair.
And it tastes fucking like the high shelf shit.
That's fair.
Is that why it's so popular? Because that actually makes sense. Because if it tastes...
Yeah, that would actually
like, to
that
my
would-
palate,
that
it-
would ballpark why
Right,
it's so
because to my
popular.
palate, like it just doesn't do it for me. Like it, and I gave it an 84, but
because it still has some good flavor.
it's still good. Yes, again,
but to me,
but,
the
like,
burn is too much.
but see, now that I've had
to
the
be up there?
puncher's chance, and now I'm going to start. I'm that guy.
that
that's gonna-
should be your standard.
Yeah, I'm going to start measuring everything to that.
Like I kind of wish I didn't give it an 80.
What the punchers?
No, this.
Oh, why you wanted to give it a little higher or a little lower?
Or-
I know. I was thinking about. Can we? 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to say 1, 2, 3. Re-rate. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
78.
80. Okay.
That's actually
Yeah.
great re-rate.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going 80. He's going 78 on the Buffaloes. We're both feeling the Buffaloes on the same way. It's a good $35 bottle if you can get your hands on it, which
Mhm.
again to me doesn't make sense why you can't get your hands on it because it's just okay. Like it's okay. I don't know what else to say about it.
We both went lower. That's funny.
I had to.
I mean, we're gonna finish this.
It's
And,
a good daily
so-
drinker.
Yes, it's a great daily drinker. So next week we're gonna bring you a way too early
Quarterback rating.
top 10, 15 figured out quarterback rating.
27 quarterbacks coming your way.
20. Jesus. Way too early quarterback rating coming next week.
So 12 quarterbacks coming your way because he just wants to do whatever.
No, but we're gonna do a bunch of we're gonna do quarterbacks, receivers, running backs. Way too early. Just get your minds right, get you prepped.
Just
think
be part
about
of the
next year.
episode. It won't be a super focus, but we'll get you starting to think about next season. Because if you're in my boat in a couple leagues, you're already thinking about.
You're already thinking about next season, so why not let us rate them too early?
Because you might be in a position where you're like, hey, do I drop this guy or do I think like if you're holding on to a Tyjae Spears, keep holding on to him.
Like right now, he's not rated, but where do we think he's going to be rated
What happens
next year?
if
That's important.
Derrick Henry ends up on the Buffalo Bills next year and Tyjae Spears is the number one? You're going to be like, fuck, I should have kept him.
So listen to us, damn it.
So yeah, We got you.
Hold up. Is that guy?
Final stat.
Buffalo Trace ranks 52nd overall in bourbons out of Kentucky.
52nd bourbon out of Kentucky.
Out of Kentucky alone?
Well, all bourbons come out of Kentucky. Otherwise, it's not a bourbon. It's whiskey.
On that note,
Hold up. Fuck that note. Wait, what?
Yeah.
So it's not a bourbon if it doesn't come out of Kentucky?
no, it's not a bourbon if it's not made with 51% corn.
Correct.
Bourbon?
Well, Nebraska's
to be
got
a
a lot of fucking
bourbon-
corn. What
to
if I
be a
make fucking a
bourbon-
bunch of shit in Nebraska?
No, you can be a bourbon anywhere, but to be bourbon, you gotta be 51%
Be
corn.
a small batch. You can't be a mainstream bourbon.
On that note, we're gonna fight with Stat Guy.
Hold on.
Let's fight.
This is a good fight to have. We're at like 2 hours though, aren't we?
Yeah, let's close it up.
No, we're at 1 hour and 16 minutes.
That guy will come in for next episode.
You're gonna edit out the last 20 minutes anyway.
No,
aren't you?
we're gonna
All right.
51% corn makes you bourbon. Oh, I fucking love what you just did there. It's an episode.
Oh, you didn't fucking cheers me though.
Booganooga.
Puganuga.